Most expensive house in the world. What if I told you there's a house worth more than the GDP of most countries, and you've probably seen it on TV 1,000 times without knowing its jaw-dropping price tag? By the end of this video, you'll discover not just what makes this place so incredibly expensive, but why it's literally impossible to put a real price on it. Trust me, the final revelation will blow your mind. Buckingham Palace is valued at $4.9 billion, making it officially the most expensive house on Earth. To put this in perspective, that's more expensive than owning every single luxury property in Beverly Hills combined. It's more than the annual GDP of countries like Monaco or Liechtenstein. If you had $1 million and spent it every single day, it would take you over 13 years just to reach this price tag. This isn't just a house. It's a 775-room empire that makes billionaire mansions look like studio apartments. When Elon Musk's mansion costs $100 million and Jeff Bezos paid $165 million for his Beverly Hills estate, Buckingham Palace costs nearly 30 times more than these tech moguls' most expensive homes. We're talking about wealth beyond imagination. The mind-blowing scale. Among the 775 rooms are 19 staterooms, 52 royal and guest bedrooms, 188 staff bedrooms, 92 offices, and 78 bathrooms. The palace also has its own post office, cinema, swimming pool, doctor's surgery, and jeweler's workshop. Think about that. This house has its own medical facility and jewelry workshop. The building is 108 meters long, 120 meters deep, and 24 meters high, longer than a football field and taller than a 7-story building. If you visited every room for just 5 minutes each, it would take 64 hours of non-stop touring. This isn't some modern megamansion built by a tech billionaire. It's a working palace continuously inhabited since 1837, with hundreds of employees working around the clock to maintain this small city disguised as a house. The logistics alone would overwhelm most hotel chains. 3. The Royal Collection Treasure Trove. The Royal Collection contains millions of pieces worth an estimated $12.6 billion, more than twice the building's value. There are over 7,000 paintings, including 550 Leonardo da Vinci drawings, making it the world's largest collection under one roof. Masterpieces by Raphael, Michelangelo, Van Dyck, and Rembrandt hang like family photos. One incredible piece is a Vermeer painting. Only 36 exist worldwide, selling for over $30 million each. The collection includes priceless porcelain, historic sculptures, antique furniture that belonged to kings and queens, and manuscripts that shaped history. Some documents are signed by monarchs who changed the course of nations. Accumulated over 500 years by monarchs, this treasure trove represents centuries of royal taste, diplomatic gifts, and artistic patronage. Many items are culturally and historically irreplaceable. You literally cannot put a price on them. 4. The Opulent Staterooms Tour. The White Drawing Room, where queens delivered Christmas addresses to the nation, features a hidden door to the royal closet. Even royalty needs secret passages. The throne room, with dramatic arches over 2 chairs of estate, was designed by a theater architect who brought theatrical grandeur to royal spaces. The ballroom's chandelier contains 9,000 pieces of lead crystal, weighing over half a ton. Imagine the engineering required just to hang it safely. The 47-meter picture gallery displays rotating exhibitions of Titian, Rembrandt, and Monet masterpieces that change regularly as pieces are loaned worldwide. The grand staircase features bronze steps with red carpet and portraits of Queen Victoria's family covering the walls. Every room tells a story of power, diplomacy, and royal ceremony. These aren't just decorations. They're family trees made of priceless art where world history has unfolded. 5. The Incredible Garden and Grounds. The palace sits on 39 acres, the largest private garden in London. In a city where small apartments cost millions, having 39 acres of private land is absolutely unimaginable. This garden includes a tennis court where royalty has played for generations, a lake with flamingos and pelicans, and a helicopter pad for royal arrivals. It houses over 350 wildflower species, making it one of London's most important wildlife habitats in the heart of the city. The famous balcony overlooking the mall is one of the most photographed spots on Earth, where every royal wedding, coronation, and national celebration has featured historic moments seen by billions worldwide. Royal garden parties here once entertained 8,000 guests simultaneously. Imagine having a backyard that could comfortably host 8,000 people while maintaining elegance and exclusivity. 6. The Royal Mews and Luxury Vehicles. The Royal Mews houses history on wheels, carriages and vehicles worth $15 million, but their historical value is immeasurable. The Gold State Coach, built in 1762, has been used for every coronation since 1821 and weighs 4 tons. These aren't just luxury vehicles. They're rolling pieces of history that have transported monarchs and witnessed the most important moments in modern British history. The collection includes horse-drawn carriages from royal weddings to modern luxury vehicles designed specifically for royal security and ceremonial use. Working stables house Windsor Greys and Cleveland Bays, horses specially trained for royal duties, undergoing years of training to remain calm during ceremonies with massive crowds, military bands, and all the pageantry. Each carriage and vehicle tells a story of British craftsmanship and royal tradition spanning centuries. 7. Why it's so expensive: the Crown Jewels Connection. The Crown Jewels collection features 23,000 gemstones worth $5.8 billion. The Imperial State Crown alone contains 2,868 diamonds, 17 sapphires, 11 emeralds, and hundreds of pearls. The St. Edward sapphire is believed to have been worn by Edward the Confessor over 1,000 years ago. These represent 800 years of royal history. You literally can't buy anything comparable on Earth. The palace's value is based on historical and cultural significance, not market value as a residential property. It's literally irreplaceable in every sense. Insurance companies struggle to even insure properties like this because how do you replace 200 years of accumulated history, craftsmanship, and cultural significance? The historical impact, royal ceremonies, and irreplaceable artifacts make it valuable beyond any normal real estate metrics or comparisons. 8. The massive operating costs. Current renovations cost $473 million. That renovation budget alone could buy several luxury mansions in Beverly Hills. Asbestos removal cost $1.3 million in 2012. Basic repairs cost $192 million in 2015. The royal family hosts 50,000 guests annually for state banquets, receptions, and diplomatic events. Imagine those catering bills serving world leaders, diplomats, and celebrities regularly. Staff costs employ hundreds of specialized workers, security personnel working 24/7, specialized curators managing priceless artifacts, housekeeping, grounds maintenance, and administrative personnel. Each department operates like a small company with its own budget and requirements. Energy costs for heating and cooling 775 rooms are astronomical, especially in a historical building with architectural limitations. When your house is this old and historically significant, every repair becomes a major preservation project requiring specialized craftsmen and custom materials. 9. The public access reality. About 530,000 tourists visit Buckingham Palace annually, with staterooms open July through September each year. Ticket income contributes directly to the Royal Collection Trust charity that maintains these treasures. You can literally walk through the world's most expensive house for the price of a movie ticket. This creates a fascinating paradox. While billionaires build megamansions for ultimate privacy and exclusivity, Buckingham Palace opens its doors to hundreds of thousands of visitors yearly. Tours are carefully managed to protect priceless artifacts while allowing ordinary people to experience royal history firsthand. The property generates significant tourism revenue while functioning simultaneously as a private residence, public museum, major tourist attraction, and working government office. It's the administrative headquarters where the daily business of the British monarchy continues even while tourists explore the staterooms. 10. The ultimate comparison and mind-blowing conclusion. Antilia in Mumbai, the second most expensive house in the world, costs $2 billion, meaning Buckingham Palace costs more than twice the second most expensive house on Earth. The third most expensive house is worth around $500 million, making Buckingham Palace worth nearly 10 times more than that. But here's the ultimate mind-blowing fact that places this property in a category entirely by itself. The palace can never be legally sold to any buyer. It's held in trust for the nation and future generations forever. Every other expensive property on Earth could theoretically be purchased if you had enough money, but Buckingham Palace exists in its own unique category. It's not just the most expensive house in the world, it's the most expensive house that completely transcends normal concepts of ownership, making it truly priceless beyond its staggering $4.9 billion valuation. So there you have it, the most expensive house in the world that's actually priceless. From its $4.9 billion value to its irreplaceable treasures, Buckingham Palace isn't just a home, it's a living piece of history. If this blew your mind as much as it did mine, Smash that like button and subscribe for more incredible stories about the world's most extraordinary places. What other royal secrets would you like us to uncover? Drop your suggestions in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.